rapid decrease in some of those harsh comments online.
Laura, can we address the elephant in the room? First up, would you want some water or are you carrying your own?
Oh, I think I'm fine. Yeah.
You're good? Okay,
Yeah.
great. So there have been certain tweets, Laura, which, because you're in India right now, and you know what you've done, and let me say this, it's a feat. Because by the virtue of those tweets, you've done the impossible. You've got the left in India and the right in India come together and being uncomfortable with those tweets. So in that way, you know, there's a lot to thank you because that rarely ever happens in India.
Wow.
But they've come together in the criticism, Laura, of some of your tweets earlier. You've deleted most of them. On what you perceive is your image of India and Indians. Do you regret it? Because you deleted them, so that's why I ask you.
Well, Twitter deleted some of them. I had no choice but to delete some of them because Twitter actually locked my account, believe it or not. In the aftermath of that, they actually, restricted my account in December. This is what I'll say. I'm not going to apologize for my comments about the H-1B visa program because my job is to speak for Americans and to stand up for American interests. And our immigration laws have been exploited and abused, and our labor laws have also been exploited and abused. And I'm going to continue being an advocate and a fighter for American workers who are struggling to find employment because they're told they're not the best and the brightest in a field, right, in Silicon Valley and tech that is dominated by over 70% imported foreign labor, mostly from China and India. What I will say is that I shouldn't have said some of the things that I said in the other tweets, not about H-1B, and I apologize if my remarks offended people. And I'm here in India this week, and I'm spending several days in India where I'm going to be, traveling the country. I'm very excited to be here. Everybody's been, very friendly. I'm very happy to be able to experience India myself. But I will say I don't have hatred in my heart for India or Hindu people. I'm an advocate for Hindus. I speak out against the brutality of Islam that has persecuted millions of Hindus around the world. And I don't come from a place of hatred. My comments come from a place of love for my people and my country.
Where do you see India-US relations go from this place? And personally, I believe you have some good news to share even on the personal front. I believe you plan to travel to different parts of the country now?
Yeah, I actually brought my fiance with me. I just recently got engaged, so I'm getting married. And I thought, wow, it would be really great to do my engagement photos at the Taj Mahal. So I'm going to do some photos at the Taj Mahal for my engagement. It'll be exciting.
Well, congratulations, Laura, on that, on your engagement.
Thank you.
And because I am a journalist, so allow me to paraphrase. So you correctly, with what you said, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you are, where your stand on H-1B visas are, and you don't apologize, you're right, but for certain tweets which hurt the sentiment of the Indian community, you wish you hadn't said those.
Yes, I don't apologize for my tweets about H-1B because I do believe that it was very disrespectful the way that these big tech social media executives who have predominantly always been Democrat, then they wrote these big checks to President Trump and his administration thinking that they were going to be able to buy influence and come into the Republican Party and the MAGA movement, and that we were going to forget their support for open borders policies and their support for importing labor and their disrespect of the MAGA conservative base. I'm not apologizing for that, but the other comments, yes, I should not have said them, and I hope that people will be able to judge me by the advocate that I've always shown myself to be for
they
Hindu
will,
people.
because India is a really warm country.
Yes.
And they're going to embrace you. You're going to Taj Mahal. You're going to have a fabulous time. They're going to love you and your fiancé, because that's what we do. We have a lot of love.
Yes,
to
and
forgive as well.
I've seen that. I've felt a lot of love here in India, and I look forward. I hope to be able to come back to India in the future as well for future conferences and to be a part of this expanding alliance between the United States and India and Israel, which my speech is about. So
absolutely. India's culture is all about togetherness.
Yes.
To